Good morning, everybody. So I had a little bit of a thinking session last night about what I wanted to make videos about and what I wanted to do continuing on. And I think my main Iron Man account is not going to be something I want to focus on with YouTube, at least. So I'm going to switch over. I made this hardcore TCG locked Iron Man account. And unfortunately, my mic was muted and I just recorded a ton of footage without any audio. So this is where we're at. We've already opened 3 or 4 packs, as you can see down here. We've only ran 6 Draenor rooftop agilities. Laps, I guess. So we're going to continue from here. I'm sorry you missed the beginning of this. That's my bad with audio issues. So I'm going to go ahead and open this pack and I'll re-explain everything I already explained here. Useless, junk, maybe good later, burnt haddock, foil. So I believe this unlocks haddock all the way, and an iron spear. Oh, that's really good too when we can unlock the cards for the monsters for that. So we have to remember these 2 items because these 2 are going to be pretty big early on here. The burnt haddock, I believe that unlocks all the forms of haddock under foes rules. And then the iron spear, that's pretty much our first weapon. So let's talk about this a little bit. I'm starting my hardcore TCG locked Iron Man following foes rules. I figured it'd be a lot funner for you guys to follow a series that I started than me just hopping in on my main and running a random CG and looking like a moron because I did it poorly. So we're gonna start this brand new account and we're gonna do some trading card stuff. This is, let's see here. I'm very new to this type of game mode. So these are the cards that we unlocked already. I've never done like a content locked account before. I've done a main and I maxed it before Sailing came out. And then I made my main Iron Man, which you guys saw yesterday doing CG. That one's been a blast, and now I figured I wanted to try starting YouTube, so I wanted to make a TCG locked Iron Man account as well, so I figured it'd probably be a good time to do both of those things. So these are what we unlocked already. The baby green dragon is actually a huge pull. Now we just need to unlock the baby dragon bones for that, and we have a huge prayer method coming our way. Everything else, as you can see, is a little bit questionable whether we'll need it. The uncooked stew is kind of good because if we can get the cooked stew version of that or a foil version of that, that's another really good source of food that we can use. The tormented bracelet, that one's going to take a really long time to actually unlock everything we need for it. But anyways, this account will be gaining XP via methods that don't have cards for a little while because it's going to take me a little while to get cards that I can actually use, I think. So one of the methods that is really good for early on TCG accounts is agility at Draenor because you can do it level 1. There isn't a card for it, and you cannot fail the course. That being the best method that I have right now to get points for the cards. The game mode works by you get points for these card packs by getting XP, killing mobs, doing all your regular RuneScape duties. So we started out in Lumbridge and we ran over to Draenor, and that's kind of where we've been parked. There's level 8 coming in. We kind of just been parked here opening some packs just to see if we can get an early card that would unlock a different method for us, if that makes sense, for getting points. Because right now this is pretty much one of the only methods that really makes sense for me to be doing. I apologize again for my sickness today, as it's followed me into the next day. I'll talk about this Mark of Grace since we're here with it. I'm allowed to pick up things that I get as drops if I don't have the card, but I'm not allowed to interact with them. So these Marks of Grace, I'm allowed to pick them up and keep them in my bank and store them for later, but I have to have the card unlocked to be able to use them for Amylase crystals or whatever I'm going to be using, Graceful. I have to have the Graceful card unlocked, and I have to have the Mark of Grace unlocked. So it's kind of a tricky way of doing things, but if I get it, like at CG, if I get an enhanced crystal weapon seed and I don't have that card unlocked, I'm not just going to drop the enhanced crystal weapon seed on the floor. That'd be insane. So we're going to kind of follow Foe's rules, and you guys can kind of help me out and keep me in check if I'm doing it wrong, but that's kind of the plan. And I hope you guys like the new TCG locked Iron Man, because I'm kind of having fun with it already, and it's only been 10-20 minutes. So we just unlocked another pack here. Let's finish this lap, and then we will go ahead and open that. Let's see here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get some sort of early AFK method. That being like a bronze axe would be huge right now, or a small fishing net so we could start fishing. It would also be really good to get some early monsters unlocked, because we do have an iron spear now, and I'm going to have to look up if there's a drop for that in the wildy or not. Anyways, let's open this pack and see what we get. Ooh, we've got a lot of common cards, which is good. So the hue around the card actually tells you what rarity it is. And we're looking for these gray common cards right now because we really want to get not any of those. We really want to get the early items. A gangster. So those are all kind of junk cards. Anyways, folks, I'll probably be running laps here probably for a while, and then every time I get enough for a pack, I'll probably pause and open the pack for you guys, and we'll just go from there for now. I'm excited to see what this series looks like in the future, because another thing I should explain is I am a full-time welder. So I do have a full-time job. I cannot play RuneScape all day, every day, like I wish I could. I also have 2 kids. They are both toddlers. So it is going to be kind of tricky to film and edit and, make content for you guys. But I'm going to try really hard to keep up with this series, because I think it'd be kind of fun for you guys to watch a noob try to do a locked account. I've never done a locked account before, so you guys are going to get to laugh at me when I struggle. And it'll be fun. Other than that, I think that's all I really need to explain to you guys for now. I'll probably just be running rooftops until my eyes bleed. At this point, that's kind of all we can do. So, I'll talk to you guys when we get another pack open. How about that? Alright, folks, we are back with another pack to open here on the rooftop courses. Let's see what we can pull. Uh-oh, we got some, I believe those are legend. Oh, these are all. Oh, you longbow. That's going to unlock range. I mean, we got a long ways to go, but that's a range unlock right there. Greater neck reel. That is probably the biggest Slayer unlock we could get. Well, no, it's not, because we need to get the early Slayer levels to get there. But boys, those were some good pulls there. Alright, we just received level 15 agility here, and we also have another pack to open. So we're going to rip this guy open like a band-aid here. Granite Maul, that's kind of cool. Ooh, the white boater. And Siren Staff, we got the first piece of the Soul Reaper there. Let's talk about what happens if I have to just stay here for a very long time. If I have to stay here for a very long time, it might be a few days before I, keep filming and making progress on this. We'll try to get some good progress going today, but I might have to cut it a little short today and work on it a little bit tomorrow. So we might just have an incomplete video where we don't get everything we wanted done for the day. Tell my son that I'm recording here. So we'll keep working on it, and hopefully we can get something decent for some AFKs. Otherwise, I believe Foe found a good method with pumping in the motherload. No, not the motherload mine. Blast furnace. You can pump and ride the bike in the blast furnace. So maybe that'll be our AFK method as well. But hopefully we can just pull a decent pack and not have to worry about it. So we'll see. Alright, everybody, we are back with probably our final pack of the day. Now, I will be working on some of this off camera too. So don't be surprised if I log in and I have all sorts of credits when we get back for the next video. But I think for the first video of the TCG account, this is a good start. So let's open this final pack and we will see what we get. Wolf Mask, Thieving Bag, Great Olm. Ooh, we still need a lot of the other guys in there, but Mind Talisman and Jar Generator. The first godly card. That's kind of a fun pull there for the wrapping up of the video. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed the start of this account here, at least. I'll do my best to edit and get these out as fast as I can, but like I said, I'm a working man, so I do have other obligations. So we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.